Say cheese. You're on camera. Hit the intro.
Hey, my name is Lucas.
And my name is Jacob.
The Bro Show Podcast. Welcome to the new dimension.
You have entered World 2000 AC. AC stands for after Christ. He has risen and now you're here. Get
Take
ready.
a
That's
deep
what happens
breath.
when you die.
That's scary. Imagine if you did die and they tried to make it scary like that. They're like, just take. They can make it all this like creepy.
Well, like when I picture like if there is an afterlife, I haven't fully decided, but like I picture them to talk in those meditation voices because they're just because when I think about it, I think when we always talk loud and stuff, like they're just so high beings that they just think like that's just so chaotic. So they just would talk like, "You have made it."
And they've been around so long that like they just can't even bother to raise their voice.
Oh yeah, and like normal humans, like we always like have like we switch our mood all the time, but they're just always like the same playing field.
Now it sounds boring though. Same energy level.
Yeah, all day, every day. That's just my guess, but there's no proven facts behind that.
But now that we've talked about the afterlife, let's give a hand to bros of the mother effing week. Woo! Haley and Anissa.
So it feels like we picked our friends to be bro of the week. We've chatted with them before. We actually picked out their senior quotes.
Oh, we did. They are patrons. Obviously, you have to be bro of the week to be you have to be a patron to be bro of the week. But they sent us this photo. It's the exact replica of the Bro Show audio thumbnail, but it's with Haley and Anissa's faces.
Wait, I just thought about something. So is it is it like reading a book? This is Haley and this is Anissa, or is this Haley and this is Anissa? I'm curious now.
I think Anissa is the one with the white rimmed glasses.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Oh yeah,
but
sorry,
maybe not.
Haley and Anissa. You didn't tell us left and right, so we're just gonna assume.
Yeah, like I mean,
but your guys' names can be interchanged. Just kidding. It'd be like if someone called me Jacob and someone called Jacob Lucas, I wouldn't be that offended.
We're kind of used to it because when our whole entire family gathers up, that's what always happens. People call me my sister's names, my brother's names. People have called me dad before. That isn't even that. I remember
what?
An accident.
Someone thought you were dad.
One time that happened. What happened like a month ago. I remember it.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, no one knows anyone's name. My dad still doesn't know my name, and it's just something that happens. But we love you, Haley and Anissa. They recently graduated high school, so congratulations. They're going to college. We sort of had a chat about it in the monthly Patreon live stream. If you were there, it was iconic. But if you want to be in the next one, join the Patreon.
Yeah, thanks for supporting us.
Yeah, did they say they wanted to talk about anything?
They said we would love to hear some embarrassing stories from elementary school.
Wait, or see the beautiful art from elementary school? That's so sad because I don't have any of my art from elementary school.
One of the things that I do have from elementary school, I think I might have some out, but what I do have is these in first, second, all those grades in elementary school. The like teachers would always like have us write random stories for like the part of class where it's English.
Oh, yeah.
And then I always kept those stories, and I still have them somewhere because
really?
I've always been so proud of them.
Oh, my God.
Like, I remember thinking, like, yeah, like I'm going to become, like, such a, I just really was proud of them.
Oh, my God. We should read through those stories in one episode.
Oh, that would be funny.
That's a good idea, Haley and Anissa. But I don't have any. So it would just have to be yours. I threw away everything, and Mom threw away everything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She burned it all in the fire. But yeah, pretty sure when I got an art project from school, I would just throw it away.
Oh, like, for, like, dumb ones, I threw them away.
Yeah. I was kind of like Sylvia Plath.
Were you ever in woodshop? She threw everything away?
I think she wrote an entire book and then, like, to self-sabotage, burned it in a fire. But this was before you could even save it on computers. Like, she had a whole book ready and just to self-sabotage, burned it in a fire so she couldn't publish it.
I mean, this is like
we've all been there.
This is such a smaller scale because one of my videos like takes probably one 500th of the effort of writing like a 300-page book. That would be difficult. But sometimes you love a video, but then like 2 days after, like, let's burn it.
Oh, also, you kind of do a Sylvia Plath type thing. When we film videos together, sometimes like if you don't like it midway through, you'll say, delete all the footage, let's start over. So then you have no way to even go back to that footage.
Oh, but
I always think like, oh, but what if something was good from that footage? We say, delete it all. I don't want to ever see it again.
That's kind of a good mindset, though.
I know, it's kind of just like start fresh. It's like whenever you start something, burn it before you're done, you know? That's a good mindset.
I just randomly thought about this.
I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
I just randomly thought about this because yesterday I was editing one of my videos, and we were talking about what's Von Teese? Is that how you say her name?
Oh, Dita Von Teese, yeah.
Yeah, and I was watching.
That sounds like a dessert, doesn't it?
Is that her actual name? It sounds
It has
too
to be
fancy.
a stage name. But what were you saying?
Okay, I was watching the video because I was illegally downloading it to include it in the video part of it. And did you know that she said, I've never heard this term. Because she was showing her house because it's a house tour, and she said that she's the opposite of a minimalist. She's a maximist. So this made me think, okay, because I've always...
Wait, so a hoarder?
Well, okay, so like she was showing her house and like, okay, and just think about our grandma's house. You know how in a way she's a maximist? Because she has like, she just has like she has like a grand clack. And like every spot's kind of filled.
Yeah.
Not anymore, but like when you picture the typical grandma.
Yeah.
And it really changed my mind because it's like, wait, what am I?
Yeah, I think
I've always like...
I don't know what I am. What are you?
Oh yeah, like I've always thought it was so cool to be a minimalist because because I kind of do believe like the things that you have, you end up owning you. That whole saying.
Oh yeah, but I guess some people just like collecting weird shit. You know, I feel like I'm not one of. I feel like I'm in between. Like I don't want my house full of shit, but it is cool to have a little knickknack here and there. But Dita Von Teese, she must just be one of those people who just like. This brings them so much joy, all of this like weird shit.
Oh, it is like a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like on the scale, because everything's on a scale. I'm
Kinsley scale.
I'm more leading towards minimalist, but I'm like 0.7. Okay, so like the middle, there's like 1. It's 1. You know, just 1.
Yeah.
I'm 0.3 close to the middle, so I'm more close to the middle. But
I would say you're, from an outside perspective, you're like a full-on minimalist. Because like him and our sister got an apartment, and you literally, this is actually iconic, you literally bought 2 plates. 1 plate for you, 1 plate for her.
Oh, yeah.
And you were like, well, let's wash it when we're done. Like, that is minimalism, you know?
Oh, yeah, so it was, like, there's so many reasons to do that. Because
I know, you're just like, why? And you didn't even bother decorating because you're like, what's the point?
And then
you know?
plus, something that added to only getting 2 plates is it's like, we're in a Pamalama. Like, we aren't going to invite anyone. I'm never going to invite friends to this apartment because like, during that time when we lived in the apartment, like, the Pamalama was so
and
bad.
even if you did invite friends, when would they ever use your plates, you know? Because thinking about my LA apartment, I had friends over, but, like, they never really used my plates. Because, like, if we were eating together, we were getting takeout or something. Like, when was it ever a time where they used my silverware, you know?
Yeah.
So just like, why does everyone have all this shit?
Throw it all away. But what were we talking about? So I mentioned this, and then we were talking about something else. What were we talking
Dita
about?
Von Teese?
No, we were talking about something before that.
I forgot. Haley and Anissa?
No, it was something else. I love you, Haley and Anissa, but it was something else. I don't know.
Your school projects.
Oh, yeah. So you don't have any school projects?
No, I don't have any, I'm pretty sure.
But when you were in elementary school, did you, like, write stories and stuff?
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
I
teacher
remember.
to, like, write a story about a zoo or
I
something?
remember that, yeah. I remember, like, reading stories in front of a class, too.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of, like, make them... I remember, like, I saw this one girl went before me, and she, like, made hers funny, so I was like, I'm gonna make mine funny, too. It was just about, like, macaroni, but it wasn't funny at all, but... In, like, 3rd grade, like, it was, like, people were laughing.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, no, I don't have anything. I mean, I think it's different because we're 1 of 8 kids. We're 2 of 8 kids, so... I think, you know, our mom kind of had to be a minimalist. But I'm sure if I was the only child, I would have every project, you know, every math sheet.
Yeah.
But it's really like, I would never look at it, so it's fine. But it is cool. I want to see yours.
Oh, yeah, if we're being honest, like, it's kind of like you always forget about everything.
But then again, I'm just saying that to make myself feel better.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to hear your writing. So, hey, thanks for the idea, Haley and Anissa. If you ever want to be Bro of the Week, head on over to lucasandjacob.com.
By the
we
way,
love you,
like,
Haley and Anissa.
This whole thing just disproved that I'm a minimalist. Why would I have all these boxes of stuff?
No, but that's like, you have like 1 though, right?
I have like 5, probably. of just random shit.
Oh, that is a weird.
So I'm not a minimalist.
You actually are like a weird dichotomy. You're an enigma.
Why?
Because like with the apartment, you're a minimalist. Like, I don't want any decorations, one plate each, one spoon each, like that whole thing. But then when it comes to like other stuff, like you want to hoard it. Like back when like you used to like get stuff for your videos, like mom would be like, throw this away, and you'd be like, no, I need it, even though you never would use it. You know?
Oh yeah, like when I cleaned out my room when we moved to another house, like there was so much like gelatin under that bed.
I know,
like,
why did you
piles of
refuse
gelatin.
to throw it away or just give it away?
You know, it's pretty iconic, the gelatin.
And you had like Kylie lip kits.
Oh yeah, those are thrown away, I think.
Oh yeah, good old Kylie lip kit.
I miss the days when you had to like when it was so stressful buying Kylie lip
I
kit.
know, like I probably worn a liquid lip like once for fun, but like I don't need a liquid lip, but like for some reason I even felt like I was part of like this stress of like, can I get a Kylie lip kit? But it's like, I'm never gonna use it.
Yeah, and it was just like, might as well buy when it's $10. Like, what's the point of now?
I know, that is weird with hype though. Like with these palettes and stuff, like we don't even wear makeup, but like I still want it to be involved in the hype.
That doesn't make sense.
I know now it finally makes sense, because I always wondered in the beginning of this whole makeup craze of like, why does everyone need all this makeup? Because I was like, you only need, because I remember somebody who wore makeup told me that a palette lasts you like years almost. Like you don't really need multiple, you know?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But then once you get into the hype, I get it. Like, buy it all. Stack it up.
Get it. But then the thing about buying it all, if you look at the back of a makeup palette, it probably says it's good for 24 months. So then, like, they just get overdue, but, you know.
I'm sure it's fine, right?
No, I'm joking. I don't know.
Otherwise, like, everyone would be blind, because everyone's out here using expired makeup palettes,
I'm guessing, and, like, I'm guessing so many people use like expired face products. Maybe I do. I don't even know.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I do, because I get new ones like every.
But that's why I stopped buying makeup, because there was a stage where I was like, I'm gonna start wearing concealer in videos, you know, like to cover up acne. But then I wouldn't use it for like 12 months, and then I would Google it, and I was like, it's expired. Like I thought this would last forever.
And it turns out it was gonna give you rabies.
Oh yeah, and you opened it, and like there's all these bugs in it.
Yeah, there was a stage when I will makeup for videos too, but it was so bad.
Oh yeah, we should go back to some of those videos and see if I think I privated a lot of videos from that era, but I wore a highlight.
Same with me.
Oh yeah, like I wore a highlight because I thought it just looked. I still think that looks cool, but like I just didn't know how to apply it. So it was kind of just like a finger swipe.
I feel like when we were putting on the makeup, it was like 60% serious and then 40% like I like knew in the back of my head like it's kind of a joke though. Like if people comment how it looks bad, that's
it's
kind of
so funny though, because like looking back on it, I'm pretty sure that how I did under eye concealer made me look worse. Like I was thinking like, oh, it's made me look so awake and like just no dark circles. First of all, like I don't even think I have dark circles, but like I would put on so much that like it would just look so bad.
Oh, it just like all gets crumbled.
Yeah.
I don't get how people don't make the makeup cakey all the time.
Oh yeah, I don't get that either.
It's like a big.
Or is it a thing where makeup's always cakey?
Yeah, this is my theory, and I think it's real. On camera, makeup doesn't look cakey. In real life, the makeup looks cakey.
Yeah, and we do have an inside tea on this. We saw a very famous beauty guru, IRL. Not gonna give any more details, so I don't want you guys to track down who it was. But we saw a very famous beauty guru, big, famous, and we were up close and personal.
Like Elon Musk famous.
We were up close and personal, even might have hugged them. And up close, I remember thinking, obviously I didn't say anything, but I remember thinking, makeup is cakey. And I was thinking like crust, you know? Like I was just thinking, like, then it blew my mind, because like Jacob said, on camera it looks beautiful, Instagram, but in real life it's just like crust, which honestly, like me, I don't know shit, so I'm sure it actually looks good.
So maybe my guess. So maybe it's like if you do like multiple layers and fully bake it, it's crusty. But like if you do like the Hillary Duff minimalist style.
Hillary Duff.
Oh no, like I don't even know if she does minimalist makeup, but when I picture her,
I think that's
I feel
what
like that's
is.
more like just like smooth, and it looks like I'm a goddess.
Yeah, because I think nowadays makeup is more like natural, but this was back in like 5 years ago when like it was all about bake. It was all about like it was about change your facial structure. Like what was that makeup style called? It was just like the outrageous like crazy ass makeup. But then seeing that in real life, you know?
Yeah, people still do it though, because I've seen videos on this new application called TikTok, well, people like it's actually crazy because like people just like everyone has acne. They're just and it's like the whole trend, like saying like just showing yourself and like we all kind of just have a little bit acne, weird spots on our face, and they put makeup on. It's like whoa, like okay, like I would love because okay, it will never work with us too. But I want to hire like a professional ass makeup artist. Like no, like I don't want it to look classy. I want me to literally look like I'm about to go like to the strip club. Like I want to look like I'm like bomb, like gonna get bands on top of bands.
We should find a makeup artist near us who can transform our faces because I want my face to look completely different.
Okay, like I don't know what I'm thinking of, but just like colorful and just like. And it's like crazy.
Where it changes our facial structure.
Oh yeah, like I want to look at my nose and it looks like a needle.
Yeah, we need to find someone to do that.
Because I just don't think it would work because watching a YouTube video doesn't give you much info.
Yeah.
Okay, now this podcast is about dumb, funny lawsuits.
Oh yeah, I don't know how we got onto this topic, but we randomly were talking... And we were like talking about funny lawsuits, and then what were we? Do we bring up anything specific?
Saying
we should sue someone, maybe.
I think just always randomly we bring up how people have sued McDonald's. Like someone sued McDonald's because the coffee was hot.
Oh yeah.
Which after looking into that story, like I guess like I don't know, but like I looked into it and like it was like kind of like so basically what I found out is that sometimes people over exaggerate things Like, it wasn't only that, I guess, but, okay, but on to the next thing. And then someone else sued McDonald's because they ate it every day and they turned fat. And they didn't know McDonald's made them fat.
Yeah.
Which, like, but obviously when we think of McDonald's, we think of, like, it's just unhealthy. I mean, I still eat it.
And then you also just think, like, you have the choice to, like, eat whatever you want. You can't, like, blame, you know what I mean? That's like blaming the crack dealer. I guess, should you blame the crack dealer? Like, it's like blaming the crack dealer that you got addicted.
Oh, yeah, or like going to Whole Foods and, like, getting celery juice and it's like, wait, but now I'm a stick. And like, why am I a stick?
It's like you go to a bar, take way too many shots, yell at your significant other, and are in a fight for 2 months. Are you gonna blame the bartender? Because like, sis, you're the one who threw him back down your throat.
Yeah, the only way you can unprove that is if you somehow find a scientist that can prove that free will isn't real.
How come nobody's sued bars yet, saying you ruined my life?
Well, okay, I don't know. Wait, did I write this one down? There was actually one that was kind of like that.
Oh my God.
It was I don't know if I wrote it. Did I have this one? No, okay, it was this one where like so it wasn't exactly what you were saying, but it was something about someone sued a bar or something.
From being drunk?
No, it was like kind of in the same vein though.
Okay.
I remember something like that, so
I'm surprised that hasn't happened because obviously there's like spiking and stuff where like they should be sued, but what if you ordered a tequila shot, they gave you a double. Like, what if you ordered, I want a margarita, and then you say, I suspect they gave me a double shot in there, which made me act out.
Oh, yeah, because they don't even, like, measure how much they put in.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
So, like, what if they accidentally do the little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instead of a 1, 2, 3?
Oh, yeah, that's true. You never know.
Yeah, but, yeah, I think this is a really interesting topic because, yeah, like, we all know a few dumb lawsuits that we've heard of, like the McDonald's hot one. And then it was and then someone sued Subway because the sub wasn't a foot long. It wasn't actually a foot, which actually I'm kind of mad about. Like, it's not actually a foot, I guess. Someone sued them because it wasn't.
Wait, really?
Because, like, you know the whole thing is...
That does piss me off.
$5 foot long.
If it's not a foot, they can't be having those slogans. I think they should sue them for everything they have.
And then it's also a thing where, like, randomly I do munch it and, like, think in my mind, like, why am I not suing a business for this? Which, like, I'm not going to, but it's funny to think about. Like, for example, when you go to a burger restaurant and it's like, this is a quarter-pound burger. If I weigh it, I bet it's not a quarter-pound.
Oh, literally.
But then again, like, when you cook the burger, the fat goes away. But still.
That'd be fun, like dedicating 4 years full-time fighting a lawsuit against, like, McDonald's, you know?
But then the thing is, like, you could literally end up broke as shit.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
What if...
You'd have to find one of those lawyers who does it for free. But they say, like, I'll get a percentage of the winnings, you know?
Yeah, and they don't end up giving the money.
But one time we did have the opportunity to sue a pizza place, but we didn't. We ordered a pizza. I'm not going to name names. It's not even a national chain.
There was sperm in the pizza.
I'm joking. There was a wooden chip on the pizza. But what I'm thinking is, do they have a little disclaimer on pizza boxes saying, look at the pizza because it might not be edible. Because what if I saw the wood chip and said, okay, I'm going to sue. So I eat the wood chip, choke, and they say, oh my God, like I'm choking because of your effing pizza. You put an effing wood chip in there. We could have been worth $100 million right now.
I know. I think
why was there a wood chip?
Didn't we guess because it's baked in like a wood fire oven? But I don't know how.
Oh yeah,
works.
we did email them just saying like, just so you know, like there was a wood chip in there. Just like look out for that on future ones. And then they said like, oh my God, like we'll give you a free one, but then they never did. But
they should have given us like 5
It's been like 5 years, but I think I might have to go back to that email.
Do you have a picture?
I'm gonna reply to the email and say like, sis, it's been 5 years. Like, you have 7 days.
Well, you have 7 days.
You have 7 days to like make this right, or like I'm making this public.
We should we should both give our opinions on the idea of these lawsuits. Like, do you?
Well, are we talking about like these ridiculous ones, right?
Oh yeah, like these are. So with the wood one, in my mind, it'd be ridiculous if you sued. So
yeah,
we can both give our opinions on dumb lawsuits just in general. My opinion is, I'll say first, is just like I honestly do think, because if I owned a business and someone sued me for something dumb, I'd be pissed. So I think it's so dumb. Like I honestly, it makes me like mad for them. It's like, what are you doing, sis?
I want to sit down the sewers. Is that what you call them? Oh, let's just call them that, sewers. Cause kind of like a sewer system, you know? The people who are suing.
Oh, yeah, sewers.
So the sewers, I want to sit them down. Like the person, for example, who sued McDonald's or whatever, I want to sit them down and like, I want to do a lie detector. Like, do you actually think that this lawsuit is valid? You know, because maybe they actually do in their mind think that it's valid, you know? But like me, I wouldn't want to do a lawsuit where in the back of my mind, I know I'm just doing it for money. Like that is obviously a horrible thing to do.
Yeah, because it's crazy how these people can spend so many years just doing it, and like they never give up. It seems like.
I know,
sometimes.
but like that's why I just have to know, like in their mind, do they know they're doing it just for money? And maybe they're just thinking, F the corporations, they're billion-dollar companies. But if
that's the thing, when I actually get down to it, this is just in my mind. Obviously, everyone's different. Like when you actually explained it well, because I honestly think that these people actually might feel like, oh, like they're actually trying to make people whole. Which like there is a chance that these people could be doing it for the good.
Yeah,
but then it's hard to see it though.
It's almost like these lawsuits had to happen, and like for the companies to put all these disclaimers, like caution, hot coffee is hot, and like caution, like this food has like calories, you know?
Wait, like why hasn't someone sued Instagram for making them insecure and making them severely depressed?
I'm sure someone has, right?
Because I didn't see anything about it when I was searching this last night, but I guess it probably has happened.
Oh yeah.
Because that's like a new one.
But
like,
can you sue someone for making you like depressed? Because couldn't you sue your job?
Oh, that's true.
It made me not happy. You know?
I have no free time anymore or something.
I'm mad. Lawsuit idea if anyone out there. All right, so do you first? I have an article of like the classic lawsuits, and we're gonna guess what the outcome was because it's like a kind of a quiz website. Not really, but like it tells you the outcome. But
okay.
What did you search? I went down the iconic route, like Starbucks, McDonald's. Like, did you find more obscure ones or?
I just searched. So all the ones I found were on Reddit. Some of them I like researched further.
Oh, was it like a post that said like what are the most iconic?
Oh yeah, it was like lawyers out there, like what were some cases that you had that are fucking ridiculous or something like that.
Oh, this is good. These are kind of like not as big.
Well, yeah, like so there's a few I just copied and pasted it. Then there was one big one where like I didn't even know about it until now.
Oh my god!
Should I get into the big one?
Yeah.
So this one is Pearson vs. Chung. Have you ever heard about this?
No.
Okay, so this one completely blew my mind. It popped up a bunch of times on Reddit. Like a bunch of people just linked to the Wikipedia page.
Maybe I'll recognize it once I hear it, but So this
is the quick rundown. This guy sued a dry cleaner for $67 million for losing a pair of his pants. Or
what?
Trousers, or some might say.
Were they
$67 million.
Was it like a passed down from generation pair of pants? If it was just like some Aeropostale jeans, what?
He sued him for $67 million.
Oh my god, what were the pants?
He claimed that they were $1,000 pants.
Even then, it's like, just pay the $1,000.
So this is what happened. So this case is also known as the pants lawsuit. It was filed by Roy L. Pearson in 2005 over a last pair of pants from a dry cleaning business. Now, this is a direct quote from Wikipedia. Demanding $67 million for inconvenience, mental anguish, and attorney fees for presenting himself.
Okay, I have so many questions. First of all, is this a local dry cleaner? What local dry cleaner is going to be able to pay that much?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about this for now, but I'm pretty sure it's a local dry cleaner because it got so bad. Where the people were like thinking about moving back to their home country.
Oh my! This one's annoying. Like,
yeah,
67 million. So this is like the most ridiculous lawsuit ever. Like, there's nothing valid in this whole lawsuit.
Even with like the McDonald's coffee one, I'm guessing it was like a few mil. This is 67
and also
million.
like McDonald's, you're not going after like a family business. Like, you're going after a family business with this dry cleaner one.
Yeah, or like maybe they had like 5 other dry cleaners.
But it wasn't anywhere. Like, it wasn't like $1 billion.
Oh yeah,
company.
it wasn't like a big chain nationwide.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Tell me he didn't win.
Well, okay, so like I'll just give you the rundown. So part of it was because there was a sign that said "satisfaction guaranteed" outside the business. So when I was reading the Wikipedia page, basically this dry cleaning business said it's the same day. What do businesses say? Same day turnaround or
yeah,
something?
something like that.
So basically, you'd bring your jeans to the dry cleaning at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It'd be done at like 6.
Okay.
So his pants took a few days because they accidentally got sent to another dry cleaner. So then, okay, so like he was mad. He was like, why aren't they there during the day?
Yeah.
But the pants got to him several days later once they were back. He refused to take the pants, claiming they were not his, even though this dry cleaning place had like so when they got clothes, I guess they would write down what they wore. And it was exact to the pants that he got. Like it was like 3 loops.
Wait!
And it was
They
like
didn't even actually lose the pants?
Yeah, so they were saying, "Oh, we have them. You can have them back." But he claimed they weren't his. But even though the business's receipts and stuff showed they were his.
Yeah, and who else just has a random $1,000 pair of pants anyway?
Well, okay, so this is another thing that, from what I understood, it kind of sounded like he was making up they were $1,000. So he claimed that they were $1,000, saying that the pants costed that. So first of all, he asked the owner of the business to pay him $1,000 for the pants.
Yeah.
But the owner declined. Well, first of all, I understand because it's like, we already have the pants.
It's like, boo, these are your pants. I'm not going to give in to your little game.
But then the owner declined, and it kind of made it, from what I think of the story, I think the person was lying about them costing a G.
Yeah, and even so, it's like, that's your pants. Like this type of, the person who did this lawsuit, like I
petty.
just picture like being around them would suck. Like they would always make something out of something. Like you would make, I don't even know, like you'd make dinner and they would say, "Oh my God, like the pepper went down my throat and I'm choking now." Like I feel like everything would be an issue with this
I know,
person.
I would never want to hang around
Like,
them.
bitch, you are annoying as fuck.
I know,
Like you are so annoying. 67 million?
Well, okay, so basically it escalated to 67 million. So the $1,000, as you guys know, they said,
Yeah.
give me $1,000.
And they said, hell no. They stood their ground.
And the owner, the Chungs, presented 3 settlement offers in the amount of $3,000, $4,600, and $12,000.
Wait, what?
All of which were rejected by Pearson. That's a direct quote from Wikipedia. So basically, it got to court. He did a court thing, whatever you call it.
And they were trying to settle,
Yeah.
and he wouldn't.
Because I'm assuming at this point the business was like, this is ridiculous. I guess we just have to give them money.
Oh my God.
And they even offered up to $12,000, which is 12 times what he asked for in the beginning. And he still rejected. And then another quote from Wikipedia. On May 30th, 2007, Pearson reduced his demands. Oh yeah, so then over time, it got up to 67 million. I don't know how.
Who was his lawyer?
But then over time, he lowered it to 54 million in damages rather than 67 million. And then this is what he said. Among his requests were 500,000 in attorney fees, 2 million for discomfort, inconvenience, and mental distress, and 15,000, which he claimed would be the cost to rent a car every weekend to drive to another dry cleaning service. And then the remaining 51.5 million would be used to help similar cases where the person that was in the case can win against the business.
Oh my God. So what ended up happening?
Oh yeah, and then he also was really mad about satisfaction guaranteed and same-day service. So on June 25th, 2007, the trial ended, ruling in favor of the dry cleaners.
Oh, yes.
And also by the end of the Wikipedia article, it turned out that Pearson was struggling with money.
So it ended with the dry cleaner won, but how much money in attorney fees do they have to pay? That's the sad thing.
I don't know, but I'm assuming from this case sounds crazy. I bet they probably lost like thousands.
I feel like to stop these dumb lawsuits, they should. I don't know if this is a rule or what the rule is, but they should have a thing where if the court rules in favor of the person you're suing, you have to pay for all their fees. Wouldn't that be good?
Oh,
so then these people wouldn't be doing these dumb lawsuits because it'd be like, if you truly believe in it, then you would be okay with that. But if you know it's just this petty, dumb thing, you might have to pay for all these attorney fees for the 3-year trial.
And that could be like so much effing money.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so
we all need to support this dry cleaning business.
I don't understand how it went up to 67 million. Like, how did it go from 1,000? But this was a few years to keep in mind. Like, it started in 2005 and ended in 2007. So, like, I guess he just got more mad and mad about it. So,
oh my gosh. And I just now because of this lawsuit, can no one say satisfaction guaranteed? Or like underneath this have to have a little asterisk like, oh, actually like satisfaction is subjective and what your level of satisfaction is might not be what like we consider satisfaction. Do you think they have to do that?
Because I don't know.
Yeah, because I don't feel like you wouldn't be able to say that anymore.
Yeah, because I could like cause drama now.
Yeah.
So now this like also made me think like if you were a business owner and you read this story and it made you like, oh my gosh, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I wonder if you would just if something like this happened to you, if you would just pay the $1,000. But you still wouldn't want to because it's like this person's lying. We have their pants with them.
Like I would just hearing about this, I would pay the $1,000 and then say like I have the right to refuse service. Like I'll never serve you again.
Oh yeah, because. That's like an astronomical number.
I know, that is crazy.
Yeah, this one really blew my mind because I never knew they got up to that amount.
I know, that is insane. Lawsuits. We're back.
We took a pee break.
Yep.
Basically, if you cared or wondered about it.
But we're back. So I never heard of that lawsuit either, and I'm glad I know about it now.
I know, it does, yeah. It really just rubbed me the wrong way.
F him and his little pair of pants.
Okay, now another one I found on Reddit, just a direct quote from a Redditor on Reddit. A couple years ago, I got called in for jury duty. As they were interviewing potential jurors for the particular court case, basically the person was suing a very nice restaurant for lack of security in the parking lot. Reason was the person... Okay, this is what reminded me of what you were saying.
Of the bar thing?
This wasn't at a bar, this was at a restaurant. This is what I was thinking of. So, reason was this person had gotten drunk at home, went to the restaurant, started a fight in the parking... Okay, I'll just say it in my words. So, someone got drunk in this restaurant of a park...
They got drunk at home?
No, they got drunk at home and they were going to this restaurant.
Okay.
In the parking lot, they got in a fight with someone.
Yeah.
This drunk person got in a fight with someone. And they sued the restaurant because they didn't have security outside the restaurant.
But who started the fight?
Well, the drunk person did. And the drunk person sued the restaurant because they didn't have security in case this happened at the restaurant.
Oh my, wait, so they think the restaurant should protect them from themselves starting fights with people for no reason drunkenly?
Yeah, this person was suing because the restaurant should have known drunken assholes would be starting fights in the parking lot. I mean, obviously that wasn't why they said they were suing, but that's why they were.
Just learn your limits. Don't overdrink. And if you're gonna get drunk, if you're a person who starts fights when you drink, stop.
I know, like, if people are doing this more often, like, people need to realize that, like, you need to control yourself, honey.
I know. It's like, maybe alcohol isn't for you if you become violent when you drink. In a restaurant parking lot, like, restaurants are all good vibes. Everyone's eating get Can I have a refill of Diet Coke? And you're out there causing fights? Like that, you're ruining everyone's good time.
I know. I don't know. It just was, like, you need to learn how to control yourself,
No. As Kelly Clarkson said, sweetheart, put the bottle down. You've got too much talent.
Now, the next one I have is actually sad.
Oh, I'm excited. Just kidding. I'm not. Is it actually like really bad?
So someone microwaved her cat, and then it died. And then she sued the microwaving packaging company for improper warning labels regarding the consequences of microwaving pets. And then, so I haven't looked this up, but she won. And this was on one of those guys for, like, people asking lawyers.
So an adult woman put a cat in the microwave, it died, and she thought it wasn't her fault.
Yeah, because they didn't give her, they didn't tell her in the instructions.
But I'm just confused because, like, if these types of, and she won?
Yeah, that's what this Redditor said.
If these types of lawsuits win, I'm just confused why there aren't more disclaimers out there. Like, for example, if you're listening to a Billie Eilish album, why isn't there have to be a disclaimer saying, by the way, this might cause sadness? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because otherwise,
like, so
I'm going to be
things.
suing all these artists for making me sad if I'm sad.
Yeah, or like even like, okay, like when you buy a computer, it's crazy that if someone sued someone for this, I thought companies would be more like cautious and they would say, if you buy a computer, you might get eye strain and you might have to buy eye drops because like you're on it for so long.
Yeah, or even just like you go to the movies, like it should have a warning, like, by the way, like this movie might just like cause anxiety because like it's a horror movie. So like, just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why isn't all of that? What?
This one probably is like the dumbest / most horrifying one.
Yeah, because shouldn't there just be like a common sense where like a common sense law where it's like we all like you can't be blaming people. Like maybe you have to educate yourself if you didn't know microwaves can kill people, you know?
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah,
poor cat.
I just want to hope that didn't happen, and someone threw that in the comment sections for a good laugh.
Hopefully a Redditor made it up.
Yeah. Okay, now this one, now the next one. Sugar has 61 different names. So it stands to reason that some people may not recognize the ingredient when reading nutrition labels. First, I want to talk about this. Yeah, have you noticed? Like, okay, that's always so crazy to me that, so I'm not planning on suing any company for it, but it is crazy how sugar has so many names. Like, so if you buy, like, protein powders and just, like, normal sugar, like they always have these random ass, like they're just sugars made of chemicals,
Dextrose.
I think. Yeah, and another one's called, like, ethylene or something. I don't know how to say it. There's so many, though, and then there's, like, yeah. So basically, she sued a jelly bean maker, Jelly Bean, for using the term evaporated cane sugar instead of the word sugar in its jelly bean food label. Yeah, she sued them for that, claiming the company was misleading consumers and how much sugar the snack actually contained, even though the total grams of sugar per serving was clearly displayed. And good thing this case was dismissed. This is all from USA Today, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and this reminds me of, I don't know if it has happened, but I'm surprised no one has sued one of those companies, one of those, so many products say it, but especially sparkling drinks, they say carbonated water, and then the next ingredient is natural flavors.
And can't so many different things fall under natural flavors?
I was watching this video about someone like going into natural flavors, and I guess there's like a whole list of things that can go into natural flavors.
What if you jizzed in lemonade and said it's lemons and natural flavors? Technically, jizz is natural.
That's
Are we all out here drinking jizz?
Well, I think that would be another case, but
I think we probably are, though.
But part of me does get where this girl is coming from.
I know, I kind of get it, because
I wouldn't sue them, but
I think her situation is a little bit ridiculous, but I do think food companies should be more like upfront with what's in it, you know?
Yeah,
even though I'm not going to read it, but like for other people who care.
Oh, yeah, because like, I can think of other examples that kind of are in the same realm.
Just ain't right.
But yeah, natural flavors is going to be the next thing.
Oh, yeah, you know someone's going to say that.
Yeah. Okay, the last one is actually funny. Because it sounds like something that I might do. I'm just going to give you guys... someone sued a television weatherman for giving a false weather forecast. And she won $1,000 in an out-of-court settlement and got an apology from the weatherman. So basically, the weatherman predicted sunny weather and it rained. Based on the forecast, she left her house unprepared for inclement weather. I don't know how to say that, but I'm assuming it just means it wasn't accurate.
That is so funny. Like, I just have to know the situation more.
And then she took ill and missed work, she claimed.
She took ill from a rain, sis.
And she said the forecast was legally blinding. Legally binding.
Oh, no. The whole thing is, I just wonder what happened. Like, if I found out it was supposed to be sunny, and I went on a walk and it rained, I'd be annoyed, you know? I'd be like, oh my God, this sucks. But like, it's so funny thinking of, I'm going to sue. Like, when does it get to that level?
Yeah, so I think it might always go to, from watching these reality shows that I watch, it seems like when someone's in a bad mood, there's something bigger. So maybe, it
wasn't about the weatherman.
Yeah, so with this person that sued the weatherman, maybe her and her significant other just got divorced and she lost all of her kids or something.
Yeah, she was really excited for the new Katy Perry album, and it came out and just didn't hit how she thought it would. So she's already in a bad mood.
Yeah, because I just don't get how someone living just an average content life could do something like this.
I know.
Because it takes so much effort. But not only that,
and
it's mind-boggling how dumb it sounds.
And it takes so much self-confidence, because imagine going to a law office and explaining this and just dealing with people are going to laugh in your face, hopefully. Like, imagine you're down for the ridicule of your dumb lawsuit. Your whole family knows, oh, what have you been up to? Oh, yeah, you're suing a weatherman because it rained. Like, dealing with all of that, these people are on a different level of confidence.
I know, it's kind of scary that people are this confident.
I know, it's
honest.
like they are down to just do the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I have, but there was a bunch of others.
So now do weather stations have to do like a disclaimer? Like, by the way, we can't, sometimes shit happens and clouds might form.
Maybe they have to now. Because obviously, like, if you're looking at the weather a week from now, like, things change.
Yeah. But let's sue them for it.
Because, like, sometimes the psychics get it wrong.
So if you're a weatherman or weather girl out there, be careful what you say on air, because I'm going to sue you. Don't
always trust the psychics.
Yeah.
Because that's how they get the
weather. Could you imagine if weather was predicted by psychics? That'd be so annoying. Okay, so my thing, let me pull up my thing. Basically, this is from yahoo.com. It's 13 ludicrous company lawsuits in the last decade.
I'm ready for this.
And it'll tell us what happened, and we have to guess what the result was. I haven't read any of these yet.
Okay.
First one, Starbucks. Chicago woman filed a $5 million class action lawsuit against Starbucks in 2016, claiming the company puts too much ice in its cold drinks. The lawsuit accused Starbucks of advertising iced drinks as 24-ounce beverages when the cup only contained 14 ounces of fluid.
Okay.
I'm a kind of, this is obviously dumb as hell, but when you do get an iced coffee from some places, you do think, did I even drink a cup? Because it kind of seems like I took one sip and the rest was ice.
Yeah, I feel like with these lawsuits, okay, these are my 3 opinions on them. Dumb as shit. I have 2 opinions without them. Dumb as shit. And then my other opinion is like, it's so dumb, but like I get where they're coming from.
Yeah, it's almost just like, you didn't have to sue, you could have written to the customer service.
Yeah, so like something else in the same vein is like when you buy chips, there's so much extra air.
Yeah, because like, for example, I went to Krispy Kreme the other day because they're giving everyone who got vaccinated a free donut. And I remember I ate it and it was cold. And that's just how a Krispy Kreme is. The donuts are always cold. When you get them, it's just a thing. But I didn't sue them. I just simply was like, you know what? As a customer, I'm going to just email them to help their business.
Yeah.
So I just emailed the nicest email ever, being like, love it. But like, it'd be so much better if they were warm. Like, is there any way you could just put them in the microwave before?
Yeah.
And then I said, like, love you guys so much. Like, even if you don't want to do this, I love you still. They haven't replied. I don't think they're going to change it, but... maybe a lot of these could have been solved with an contact. Yeah, just go to the website and click contact.
Yeah, and then they might email you back and you'll feel better about it.
Yeah, somebody might hear about it, but you don't need to sue, okay? But I might sue Krispy Kreme.
Oh, yeah, okay, so this is what I don't get. So when you go to Starbucks and you get grande iced coffee with what do they call it? Like
stevia?
Less ice.
Oh, yeah.
But some people have like a name for it or something, I think. But so do they actually do it? I've never done it. But then technically, Starbucks is spending more money on those drinks because the coffee is more expensive.
What if you said no ice?
Yeah, if you say no ice, then they're losing money compared to the normal drink.
Oh.
So like, I just want to know like how that goes down. Like, if you look at Starbucks, like, do you like when they do that, do you just not fill it up all the way? Like, is there rules I don't know about?
Yeah, but for this person who did this lawsuit, another thing, why didn't she just ask for less ice? Like that's a simple option you can do.
People do it on like TikTok and stuff, so
I kind of feel like it just got thrown out, the lawsuit. But actually, no, I kind of feel like they did have... No, I feel like it got thrown out. What's your opinion?
I feel like Starbucks did have to pay like a settlement fee or something.
Okay, let's see. It was named the most frivolous lawsuit of 2016. It was dismissed. Yeah, so it said if you're worried about not getting your money's worth for your iced drink at coffee, here's a solution. Request light ice. Okay.
Oh, light ice.
The next one is the Hershey Company. I've never heard about this
Someone
one.
like shit their pants and thought it was chocolate or something.
So this man in Missouri filed a lawsuit claiming that the Hershey Company intentionally sells partially full packages of Whoppers, Reese's Pieces, and other products. Oh, this is kind of like what you said, the chips are not full because there's so much air.
Yeah.
So he got some Whoppers and Reese's Pieces. He's like, these aren't full enough. So he wanted $5 million for that. And yeah, the lawsuit happened, but we don't know the result yet. So basically, he wanted more Reese's
candy
Pieces.
and there was too much air in the bag.
Yeah, I feel like for me, I feel like that shouldn't be able to be a thing because the company can choose whatever they want.
Oh, you're like, okay, this reminds me of going to Taco Bell. When you get a Crunchwrap Supreme, it's going to be different every time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it will be 800 calories and sometimes it will be 200 calories.
Because humans aren't robots. Like humans, I remember one time I bought a house that was new and the builder said, just so you know, like the reason why we have a warranty is because humans built this house. Like there's going to be stuff that's wrong.
But sometimes I think humans don't build houses because you look at a neighborhood and like somehow 12 houses got built in the last month.
Oh yeah,
it's like,
might
wait,
be robots.
how?
So with this guy, like the Reese's, if they want to sell bags with one Reese's piece, aren't they allowed to? It's their right. They can do whatever they want.
Wait. Okay, I'm going to say Reese's. Okay. I'm going to say Reese's like won the lawsuit or Hershey's.
Yeah.
Because on the bag, doesn't it probably say like 16 ounces? If you weigh it, doesn't it probably always weigh 16 ounces?
Oh, maybe.
That's my guess.
Okay, let's see what the result was. The result was, it was thrown out.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. What was like a reasoning or no?
Yeah, because they concluded that he wasn't harmed because of it. Because they said, even though he realized the packages weren't full, he continued to buy them. And he bought 600 packages over the decade. So they were like, it must not have harmed you that much because you kept going back for more.
Wait, with any of these lawsuits, couldn't the place just say you weren't harmed? Because that's such a good explanation.
But then how did they know if he didn't got harmed though? They don't know what was going on in his mental.
Oh yeah, he could have been mentally harmed. That's true.
Yeah. Anyway, Subway. This is the classic. It wasn't 12 inches.
Oh, they had to mention this earlier.
$5 footlongs. It wasn't 12 inch. I kind of feel like Subway did have to change.
Yes,
because I do kind of think like it should be a foot, sis.
Or maybe a little bit more. Like it should be. It doesn't have to be exactly.
Well, how long was it? Because if it was like 11 inches, it's like okay, they can be an inch off. But if it's like 10 inches, it's like okay,
like
where's
9.
my 500 million?
Wait, what is it? What was it? Does it say?
They don't say.
Oh, because yeah, if it was like even 10 inches, it's kind of just like
yeah, it's like pay up the bill because like we need $1 billion.
Where's my 500 million?
Just when both parties put the lawsuit to rest, no benefit. Yeah, I guess what? Rejected the settlement. Oh, nothing got paid, I don't think. Yeah, nothing got paid. So somebody didn't have to do anything.
Oh, okay. Oh,
but
yeah,
hopefully they put some more thought into that.
Just for a little break from the negativity, I just thought about this Reddit post that I saw yesterday while searching for some stuff. There was a Redditor that said that because it was like, what's the most crazy stories that you heard? And then there's a Redditor that flipped it, and they said something about their grandpa owned a business, and someone sued him for a bunch of money, but he ended up making like 25 million somehow, and then
even though he got sued?
Yeah, and then he ended up quitting the business and retiring.
Oh, so sometimes it's good to get sued for petty shit.
Because I'm pretty sure he got sued, so then he fired his business up for bankruptcy, but then he ended up winning 25 million, and then in that case, like
it was like, thank you so much for suing me because it helped my life.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, sometimes good shit comes from this. Let's see. Let's just look at McDonald's. A California person sued McDonald's for $1.5 million in 2014 because he only received one napkin with his meal.
Wait, is there something where it says like you have to get a per napkin per order or something?
Yeah, and I guess he was offered free burgers, but he claimed the incident left him emotionally distressed and unable to work. So yeah, because he only got one napkin, the whole ordeal made him very emotionally stressed.
Because he got like a bunch of ketchup on his steering wheel.
Yeah, so he was like, what the? But I didn't McDonald's has never claimed to give you a certain number of napkins.
Yeah, like sometimes you don't even get napkins.
Yeah, it's like they don't owe you that.
Something that really grosses me out about McDonald's is it's only in certain states, but I'm guessing someone sued them for something, or maybe they just realized that they should put that out disclaimer. But on the windows in certain states, it says if you're pregnant or
in
planning on
California.
getting pregnant, it says, oh, you probably should be aware of eating this. I don't know if someone sued them or if they figured like they should do that to be safe, but it's just gross thinking that like if a pregnant person can't eat this, like why am I eating
Well, that's
it?
the weird thing about California. When I first went there, I was scared at first, but then you just get used to it. Literally every restaurant, I'm not kidding, every restaurant, pretty much every fast food place for sure, it says this can cause cancer and hurt your baby if it's in your stomach.
Oh, for real?
You remember that? Remember every single one said it on the front.
Well, I probably just got used to it or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So, let's see.
What ended up happening?
Oh, I guess they found out that the guy who sued for the napkins, he did this a lot. He also sued Jack in the Box because he sued Jack in the Box twice. Yeah, so he didn't get anything because they said like he just is like suing everyone. So
Oh, okay, so he already had past suings, so they were like, shit, this is bad.
yeah. What? Let's see.
Any
Nike?
other good ones?
I'm just scrolling through. Nike.
Oh, I haven't heard about this one.
Okay, someone sued Nike in 2014 for $100 million because his Air Jordan sneakers should have come with a warning that they could be used as a dangerous weapon. What? I guess the person who sued Nike received a 100-year prison sentence for stomping on the face of someone in Portland.
And he sued them after he did that?
He sued Nike because he said, I didn't know it was a weapon. My shoes that I was stomping on someone. What?
Oh.
What the? Okay, I'm assuming he didn't win.
That's like, I can't believe someone that did the crime is doing...
Yeah, it was dismissed. Okay. Oh my god, remember the show Fear Factor? And
Yeah.
someone sued them, I guess. Oh my god, a viewer sued them.
Wait, why?
So Fear Factor, if you guys aren't aware, it was a show where it's like a competition. Joe Rogan hosted it, and you'd like eat bugs and shit to win money.
Yeah.
Basically, a viewer of Fear Factor sued NBC for $2.5 million because there was a segment where contestants ate rats mixed in a blender, and it caused him to vomit, which made him become disoriented, and he ran into a doorway. So he said he felt the stunt went too far, and he was unable to turn the TV off fast enough to avoid it, and it made him vomit and run into a doorway. So he wanted to sue.
Reading? Okay.
It was dismissed.
If you
He never
keep
did
reading
anything.
these stories, it makes you think that you can't do anything, even on people that you know, because it's like, wait, what if they sue me if I like?
Well,
if I
the
put a
good thing
booger
is
on them?
most of those got dismissed, you know?
Oh, okay.
It's
So
just like, sis, like, if I say something that makes you throw up, like, it ain't my fault that you reacted that way.
stop being so uptight.
It's like, now you just don't have to be around me.
Yeah.
You can choose to never see me again. That guy, if Fear Factor was a little bit too gross, first of all, when you watch Fear Factor, you know it's freaking gross. Freaking.
It's called fail. Fuck.
Yeah, they're going to be eating nasty shit. It makes you cringe. You're the one who signed up to sit. You watched it. You could have turned it off. And even if you did throw up, you don't ever have to watch it again.
Yup.
Gosh.
Makes you mad if you keep reading these.
Fuck. But, okay, that's all the lawsuits for today.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's some other crazy ones about like people breaking into houses and then they accidentally stab themselves and stuff. Someone said that's happened.
Like they
before.
broke into a house with the intention to rob, but then somehow they tripped and they wanted to sue the house owner.
Yeah, I guess they got in through a window and then while getting in, like the knife stabbed their chest or something, and then they sued them.
Did they win?
I didn't look that far in, but
Okay.
that happened also, which is effed up.
Hopefully this inspired some people to do some frivolous lawsuits. Sue away.
Now we have some fun emails sent from the listeners / viewers,
Oh,
aka
yeah.
you.
Somebody did reply, because remember last week we were talking about the aliens and how in June apparently the government's going to come out with all this alien shit.
Yeah, June's literally a week away.
So one
Oh,
of
like
the
really close.
listeners had a theory. They said, I have a theory about what we're going to be told in June regarding the aliens. We're going to be told, yes, those are aliens. There's been aliens in the sky. The twist, they're just teenagers. They mean absolutely no harm at all. They're literally just bringing their alien girlfriends to a cool spot, parking the car, turning the alien tunes up, and slinging an alien arm around their alien girl casually, just hoping to get lucky. We're the intergalactic makeout point. So
I hope so.
They think that aliens... So this listener does think that aliens are indeed in the sky, but it's nothing harmful. They're just kind of hooking up in the airspace.
That's what's crazy about this alien thing is that this isn't a crazy idea. Like, it could literally be... There's endless possibilities.
I've thought that before. That I never thought this exact situation, but I have thought, like, what if it's just a tourist thing? Like, you know, when you go to LA, you take the Hollywood tour buses around. That might be it. We might be one stop of many where they say, oh, this is Earth. Pretty boring. To be honest, they're barbarians. They bomb each other and stuff, and they're all just really gross here. But they're like, just look at them, you know? And they just speed past. They're like, obviously, we aren't going to talk to any of them because they're so gross, you know?
Oh, I've also thought, what if aliens are dumber than us? And they just found a way to get here.
Oh, yeah. Or, like, they might be really smart in certain ways. Maybe what if they're, like, very emotionally dumb?
Yeah, like, so there is a chance that aliens could be dumber than us. And dumber is up to you. But, like, they could just be, like, just boring and nothing much.
Yeah. But they said, she said, yeah, we're just a sight to see to them because we're so boring. But they also said, P.S., does any town actually have a makeout point? Or is that only in movies from the 80s? Speaking of... My hometown, I think there makeout spots. Let me think.
I mean, so, like, there's, like, a makeout spot, like, if you... Yeah, like, I can... Well, like, there wasn't, like, a makeout spot, but, like, when I was in high school,
really
I remember, like...
I'm trying to think. All I could think of was, like, by the lake, but...
Or, like, people would do it, like, do it in, like, the school parking lot, like, after hours.
Really?
At, like, 8 o'clock, just, like, make out. But there's always cows there, and I always just thought they were making out, but I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, who knows? Let's see.
That's an interesting take, though, about aliens.
This one, the subject is, I like choking in a non-sexual way.
I laughed out loud when I read this.
Hey, besties. So I do this thing people think is weird, and it's hard to explain. Basically, rice is my fave food, but specifically, I like to leave it in the fridge overnight and then eat it the next day without reheating it. Why? I'll tell you why. Jeez! Well, the cold, day-old rice gets really clumpy when I eat it. It gives the sensation of choking, and I love it. Love is in bold.
Yeah.
I also like taking a super cold soda water and trying to chug as much of it as possible because it makes me feel like my eyes are expanding. Do you guys have any thoughts on this? I don't want to get choked, but I'm down to inhale cold rice and potentially pass out. Unrelated, but why do you guys dress like doo-doo caca in oversized Walgreens clothes? Wait, is that our style?
I didn't read that part of the email.
They think, what's doo-doo caca? Does that mean
oversized
something?
Walgreens clothes? I never have heard this description before.
Oh my god, I do usually wear oversized shirts, but it's just because it's just my style, okay? I guess I'm a Walgreens clothes person.
I mean, for my clothing, it's always just basic. I'm always wearing something plain.
Yeah. The weird thing is, I remember I used to be like a fashion person when I was like 20.
You're always dressing up?
I always like go to Top Man and like buy all these clothes.
Yeah.
Like wear button-ups.
I mean, like, I dress up for like an occasion, but...
Yeah, for the most part, we do just wear this like, well, we are kind of wearing Walgreens clothes.
Wait, I'm just saying a plain tee. You can buy a plain tee from literally anywhere, and then Nike.
Yeah, you look like a Walgreens shorts. Person. Do I give that vibe too?
I just can't believe Walgreens. No, like, I just get the vibe like casual. I mean, like, you're not going to an office job.
Slumped. But what's our opinion on her liking choking? I don't know. I mean, I guess she said she doesn't want to be choked in real life. I mean, all I would say is be safe, because what if one day you actually choke on the rice? Make sure you have someone nearby to do the Heimlich maneuver.
That's true. And also, like, choking isn't sexual. So people make it sexual. And obviously that's valid that people think it's sexual, but it's like if like I love playing with my foot in front of people. It's not like I'm doing something sexual. I just like massaging my foot.
Oh, yeah.
But then some people might think, that's so sexual. Why are you doing that? But,
yeah,
you know, like, it's the same thing. Like, some people just like choking.
Yeah, do you. Do you. Oh, shit.
Didn't someone also send us an email about sending poop on Snapchat?
Oh, yeah, we did have another Snapchat story gone horribly wrong. They said, love the podcast, helps me get through work. Okay. Are you working right now listening? So about this story, I can't poop at anyone else's house but mine because nobody else has a toilet that can flush and handle my business. It's so embarrassing. I always try so hard to only do it in the comfort of my own home. Okay, I didn't know that was an issue, but I'm glad. I didn't know like some people had like such large loads that they couldn't poop like in certain places.
I think we can all relate to like wanting to poop at your own house though.
Oh yeah, I totally get that. Just because like it's just more comfortable.
Yeah, I don't know.
You need to be comfortable. You need to be in a certain mindset when doing that.
Yeah, I like being in my comfy space.
Yeah, so I get that part. But she said, at my boyfriend's house, the same thing. The toilet won't flush my number twos. I have to get a quote-unquote poop stick to break it up for it to flush.
What does she use?
And then she said she disposes the poop stick somewhere outside where no one will find it.
Wait, is a poop stick a little stick, or is it something that you find in your boyfriend's apartment that will like...
Maybe just like she finds like a toothbrush? Just kidding. I hope that's not the case.
I'm so curious.
She said, I usually just take a video for proof. So if I clog the toilet, my boyfriend can see that I tried my hardest. Wait.
This is funny.
However, after an extremely graphic and grotesque one, I had somehow added it to my story instead of saving it. Wait, sis. Why are you even taking... If you're just taking these videos to save them, why are you even taking them on Snapchat?
I know. Why are you taking them on your phone?
I know. Like, why
just
are you
on
even,
your like camera?
Why are you even on the app of Snapchat? But it said 20 people saw it before my friend texted me. I was utterly and disappointingly so upset with myself and anxious as hell. I quickly deleted it, but the damage had already been done.
This is honestly hilarious.
A month or two later, I had to go to the butt doctor. She said she forgot the professional name, but the butt doctor. And he was asking me if I had any poop pictures. And I felt the need to tell him why I don't take pictures of it anymore. No questions, just an embarrassing tale of how a girl who got nicknamed Poop Dick in high school accidentally showed a pretty decent amount of people my obscene number two. Oh, she said she got nicknamed Poop Dick because of an awful ex-boyfriend who claimed I shat on him when I didn't. Okay, he's a dick. So embarrassing. Thank you so much for sharing this tale.
I know, this is so interesting, and it's like reading a book.
Yeah, so maybe in defense of her, I think she probably usually took the photos on her phone, but you know how maybe she was already Snapchatting with someone, just like writing and like sending photos, so she opened up her phone, it went to Snapchat, which she thought was her camera app, and then she accidentally somehow sent it to her story, just by maybe muscle memory.
Yeah, because and maybe you were doing it on Snapchat to send it to your boyfriend?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you do that.
I love how you have to take proof, though, just to, like... So if he does get mad, being like, here's the proof, and, like, you have the timestamp and everything.
I'm just curious what you use as a poop stick now. Like, what's the
I know, I need to know more.
One? Yeah, but, yeah, I understand using your own toilet.
But you know what I mean? This is something you can't help, and this is how you have to deal with it by having proof and stuff.
Oh, but
we stand with you.
But, like, just a little hack is when you're midway through the poop, you could flush.
What'd you say?
Well, you've already thought about that. Maybe it's not possible or something. It's too hard or something.
You should go and ask Reddit and ask people for, like, tips. Because I'm sure there's other people. You aren't the only one. There's other people who they might have hacks that you never even thought of.
Yeah.
Hacks and DIYs.
Poop DIY and hacks.
Well, let's end on that.
That's a good tale to end on.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for listening. Sue away and have a good week.
Yeah. Thanks for listening and bye.
Bye.